Guys, the product rule is so easy, and I'm going to teach it to you right now.
So if you have a function times another function, and if you want to derive that, then what we would do is we would do the derivative of the first times the second function as it is, plus the first function as it is times the derivative of the second. So for example, for x squared times sine x, we have our two functions here. So we can do derivative of the first, so that'd be 2x, and then we have our sine as it is, plus now derivative of sine, or I guess first let's put our f of x, so that's x squared, and then derivative of sine, which is cosine x, and that's it. That would be our answer. Now, if you were to have 3, then it sort of followed the same pattern as this first formula we saw, where we're multiplying all of them together, and then we're adding, and then but for each term, we're gonna differentiate one of the terms. And as you can see, for this, we're multiplying 2, and we're doing 2 terms that's being added. And first time it's f of x, next time it's g of x. So with h of x attached, we just have like a third term here. So how would we do this problem? Well, let's go one by one. So derivative of that should be, it's just a simple polynomial, so 3x squared plus 5 if you use power rule. Then cosine stays as it is, and e to 2x stays as it is. Next, we're gonna do for cosine. So derivative of cosine would be negative sine. So let's actually put a negative here before we write the other terms. So 3x cubed plus 5x. And then we have our sine of x. And then last we have our e to the 2x. And finally, the last term. So we have derivative of e to the 2x. So from the last video, we learned chain rule. So if you apply chain rule to this problem, you have outside and inside. So outside would be e to the x, so e to 2x times derivative of 2x is just 2. So we have a 2 at the beginning here. Then we're going to add x cubed plus 5x. Our cosine stays the same, and our e to the 2x was the same. So this whole thing would be the derivative.